There's a reason you are guided to this message today. That feeling you have deep in your soul, that little buzz of anticipation, that quiet knowing that you're on the edge of something life-changing. It's real. Your angels and guides are trying to get your attention because someone with honest, true love in their heart is getting ready to marry you. Many spiritual teachings say this isn't just a wish or a dream. It's a destiny that's finally falling into place. But to receive this gift, you have to know how to recognize it. So let's explore the divine signals that show their love is real and their commitment is true, so you don't miss the miracle that might already be on its way to you. The divine often speaks in whispers that the heart hears long before the mind can make sense of it all. And in a world filled with so much noise, distraction, and the ghosts of heartbreaks past, it's hard to pick out the voice of truth. We've all been taught to look for fireworks and grand gestures, a love that feels like a Hollywood movie. But your angels want to gently remind you that true, lasting love, the divinely guided kind, doesn't usually arrive with a roar. It arrives with a whisper. So today's message is all about learning to hear that whisper. It's about decoding the signs of an honest love that's preparing for a lifetime with you. This isn't about fleeting passion, but sacred loyalty. It's not about temporary intensity, but unwavering consistency. The person who is spiritually and emotionally ready to join their life with yours won't bring you chaos or confusion. Instead, their presence will feel so profound, yet so subtle, that it can only be described as divinely orchestrated. This is your key to understanding that divine language. We are going to walk through the 5 signs that show someone's love is pure. Their intentions are set on marriage, and their heart has been prepared for yours. This is about learning to separate the lessons from the blessings, the temporary people from your eternal person. So listen closely, because your spirit already knows this truth. It's just time for your mind to catch up. Sign 1. The sign of unwavering peace. The very first and most powerful sign that a connection is guided toward a sacred union is the feeling of unwavering, soul-deep peace. Just think back to past relationships that left you feeling drained, anxious, or always on edge. Remember checking your phone constantly, overanalyzing every word, or just living with that low-grade panic, wondering when the other shoe would drop. That emotional roller coaster, that feeling of chaos, is what many spiritual paths would call the signature of a misaligned connection, a love born from ego, attachment, or shared trauma, rather than a shared divinity. But the person who is truly ready to marry you, the one whose heart is aligned with a forever commitment, brings the complete opposite. Their presence, their energy, the entire relationship will feel like a sanctuary. It's a peace you might never have felt in a romantic relationship before, and it can be so calming that at first you might even mistake it for a lack of passion. But don't be mistaken. This isn't boredom. It's holiness. This is the kind of peace that quiets your anxious thoughts. You'll notice you're sleeping better at night. Your body literally relaxes when you're with them. Your breathing gets deeper, slower. There's no drama. There are no games, no hidden meanings to figure out. The communication is just easy. You don't feel like you have to perform or be anyone other than who you are. You can just be in all your authentic, imperfect glory and feel completely and utterly safe. This feeling of peace is what many call divine alignment. It's the universe's way of signaling to your nervous system that you are home. When you're with this person, you won't feel a frantic need to chase their love, because their love is just there, steady and unconditional. It isn't a tidal wave that comes and goes with their moods. It's a constant, gentle hum beneath the surface of your lives, reassuring you that you are safe, you are seen, and you are cherished. A relationship rooted in anxiety will always burn out because it's fueled by fear. But a relationship rooted in peace is fueled by the eternal energy of divine love. It's sustainable, it's nurturing, it's real. So, pay attention to how your body and soul feel. If you're in a connection where your spirit can finally take a deep breath and exhale, know that this is a huge sign. It's the angels whispering to your heart. This love is safe, this love is solid, and this love is being prepared for forever. The sign 2, the sign of consistent action. In a world where words are cheap and promises can be broken in a heartbeat, the second divine sign of a marriage-ready love is spoken in a language that can't be faked: consistent action. Your angels really want you to hear this. True love is a verb. It's not in the flowery speeches, the poetic text messages, or the grand promises about the future. It's in the small, daily, consistent acts of simply showing up. The person whose heart is truly ready for a lifetime promise with you will show their love through their reliability. Their actions and their words are always in harmony. If they say they'll call, the phone rings. If they promise they'll be there, they show up. They don't leave you waiting, wondering, or questioning where you stand. You're not an option or an afterthought. For them, you are a clear and consistent priority. This is so different from the connections that may have hurt you in the past. Think about those partners who are masters of illusion, the ones who could paint a beautiful picture of a future, but never actually picked up a paintbrush. They were around when it was easy, affectionate when they wanted something, but gone when you actually needed them. That inconsistency is a red flag. It keeps you on edge, always hoping, but never really certain. A divinely guided partner just moves differently. Their consistency is a form of spiritual integrity. They don't just show up for the fun dates, they show up for the messy human moments too. They're there when you're sick, when you're grieving, or when you're just having a terrible day. They offer a helping hand without you having to ask. They listen to your worries, and they provide a stable presence that becomes the bedrock of your life. This is how the universe proves someone is ready for marriage. A marriage isn't built on a handful of spectacular moments. It's built on thousands of ordinary days of choosing each other over and over again. It's built on trust and the deep security that comes from knowing your partner is your teammate, always in your corner. When someone's actions consistently tell you that you are valued, respected, and cherished, please listen. This is the language of honest love. It's not about big, empty gestures. It's about the quiet, unwavering acts of presence that prove their commitment. This person doesn't just talk about a future with you. They build it with you, one loving action at a time. That reliability is a spiritual green light, signaling that this person has the maturity for a lifelong partnership. If one of these first two signs is already showing up in your life, just take a moment to honor that. Go to the comments and affirm it by typing, "I am ready." By doing this, you're sending a powerful signal back to the universe that you're paying attention, you're open, and you are prepared to receive the honest love that is meant for you. Let's create a wave of positive intention together. Sign 3. The sign of spiritual encouragement. The third divine sign that someone holds honest love is this. They actively encourage your spiritual growth. A partner sent from a higher source will never be a roadblock to your faith or your connection to the universe. Instead, their presence will feel like a catalyst for it. This sign is so important and so often missed. In past relationships, maybe you felt like you had to hide your spiritual side. Maybe you were shy about your belief in angels, your meditation practice, or your prayers. You might have been with people who dismissed your beliefs as silly or weird, which made you shrink a beautiful part of yourself just to make them feel comfortable. That is a massive sign of a spiritual mismatch. But a person who is truly aligned with your soul's path does the exact opposite. They create a safe space for your spirit to soar. And this doesn't mean they have to believe the exact same things as you. Spiritual encouragement isn't about having identical beliefs. It's about having unified respect. They might be on a similar journey and you can explore your faith together. Or they might be on a different path entirely, but they'll hold yours with honor. They'll ask curious questions, listen with an open heart, and respect the practices that bring you peace. They will never, ever make you feel small for your faith. They'll celebrate it because they see it's what makes you shine. This person will inspire you to be a better version of yourself, not just in a worldly sense, but in a spiritual one. Being with them just makes you want to be kinder, more compassionate, and more connected to your higher power. Their love doesn't drag you down into drama, it lifts you up. You might even find that your intuition gets stronger around them, or your prayers feel more powerful. That's because their soul is acting as a divine amplifier for your own. Many spiritual traditions teach that a sacred union isn't just about two people falling in love. It's about two souls joining together to serve a higher purpose. Your partner should be someone who strengthens your connection to that purpose, not distracts you from it. They are a partner in destiny, walking beside you on your spiritual path, encouraging you to keep seeking and growing. When you find someone who not only accepts, but actively cheers on your spiritual journey, who celebrates your connection to the divine, and whose presence brings you closer to your own soul, pay close attention. This is a profound confirmation. It's a sign that this person isn't just in love with your heart. They are a guardian of your soul, and that is the mark of a love pure enough for a lifetime. Sign 4. The sign of future language. The fourth divine sign shows up in the way this person talks. Someone who is genuinely getting ready to commit to you for life will naturally, and without even thinking about it, start using future language. This is when I and you just sort of melt into we and us, when they talk about plans, dreams, and the road ahead. Now, this is totally different from future faking, which is a manipulative tactic where someone makes huge, hollow promises about a future they have no intention of building just to hook you. Future faking feels rushed and intense. Real future language is the opposite. It's calm, it's grounded, and it unfolds naturally over time. It feels like a quiet assumption, not a loud sales pitch. You'll start to notice it in small, everyday conversations. They might say something like, "Next summer I should really take a trip to the mountains," or if you're talking about a personal goal, They'll ask, okay, so how can we make that happen for you? They'll talk about holidays that are months away, or even joke about what you'll be like when you're old, always with the gentle, unspoken assumption that you'll be right there beside them. They are seamlessly weaving you into their vision of the future, because in their heart, you're already there to stay. This also shows up in their actions. They'll start introducing you to the most important people in their lives, their closest friends, their family. This is a huge step. When someone is truly ready for a lifetime commitment, they stop compartmentalizing their life. There isn't a friends box and a separate you box. They start merging their worlds because they are building one shared life. They're proud to have you by their side, and they want the people who matter most to them to know you and love you too. This we language and the act of bringing you into their inner circle are spiritual signals of readiness. It shows their heart has moved past the fear and uncertainty of early dating. Fear asks, what if this doesn't work out? But a heart that's ready for marriage asks, how do we build this life together? Their entire mindset has shifted from temporary to permanent, from conditional to committed. When you start hearing the language of us and feel yourself being welcomed into the very center of their world, recognize it for the divine confirmation it is. The angels are showing you that this person's heart is no longer thinking in terms of if, but in beautiful terms of when. Sign 5, the sign of a healing presence. The fifth and final divine sign is maybe the most transformative of all. The person with honest love who is ready to marry you will have a healing presence. Now, this doesn't mean they are your personal healer or that it's their job to fix your past wounds. Your healing journey is your own, but their presence in your life will create such a safe, loving, and stable space that it actually helps accelerate your own healing. Most of us carry scars from past relationships, wounds from being betrayed, abandoned, criticized, or just feeling deeply misunderstood. Those experiences can create patterns of fear and mistrust that we drag into new connections, unconsciously expecting a new partner to hurt us in the same old ways. But a person with a healing presence dismantles those fears, not with words, but just by being who they are. Their consistent love, their patience, and their unconditional acceptance act like a gentle balm on old wounds. When they respond with kindness, where you expected anger, or with reassurance where you braced for abandonment, they are literally helping you rewrite your old stories about love. They are showing you, through their actions, that love doesn't have to hurt. Their presence feels like a sanctuary where you can finally let your guard down. You feel safe enough to be vulnerable, to share your deepest fears without worrying they'll be used against you. And that safety is everything for healing. You might even notice that old triggers come up, but instead of reacting in old, painful ways, you feel like you have the space and the support to respond with a newfound sense of peace. This is what makes a partnership a catalyst for real growth. A divine union isn't about two perfect people finding each other. It's about two people, both dedicated to their own growth, creating a space where they can heal together. The love they share becomes a sacred container for restoration. You help heal parts of them, and they help heal parts of you, just by offering the steady, healthy love that was missing before. If being with someone makes you feel more whole, more self-accepting, and more at peace with your own past, that is a powerful, powerful sign. If their love inspires you to be kinder to yourself, recognize the divine nature of this connection. The angels often send us partners who are not only meant to love us in our future, but are also designed to help us heal our past. This healing presence is a profound confirmation that this love isn't just for a season. It's for your soul's restoration. So there you have them. The 5 divine signs that indicate someone with honest love is ready for marriage. As you've seen, these signs aren't loud or flashy. They are the quiet, steady, profound indicators of a love that is real, true, and built to last. First, there's the sign of unwavering peace, which calms your soul and tells your spirit it's home. Second, the one sign of consistent action, where their deeds prove the truth of their heart, day in and day out. Third, they're a sign of spiritual encouragement, where your connection to the divine is honored and even amplified. Fourth, they're a sign of future language, which shows you've already become a permanent part of their heart's vision. And fifth, they're a sign of a healing presence, a love that creates safety for your deepest wounds to finally be soothed. Remember, these are spiritual guideposts, meant to be felt with your heart and your intuition. Life offers no guarantees, but these signs are powerful nudges from a loving universe, guiding you toward a connection that is for your highest good. Don't look for a perfect person. Instead, look for these signs of a pure intention and a ready heart. Your journey to this point has likely been long. You've known loneliness and heartbreak, but every tear and every trial has been a preparation. It has refined your spirit and made your heart wise, preparing you to finally recognize and receive a love that is worthy of you. Trust in divine timing. Everything has unfolded exactly as it was meant to. You are so worthy of a love that is loyal, consistent, and true. Your angels have been with you every single step of the way, and they are with you right now. Open your heart, stay aware, and be ready. The love you have prayed for is closer than you think. Your angels are with you, always. If this message resonated with your spirit, please help it find its way to others who need to hear it. And like this video to anchor the energy of this blessing. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a divine message. And finally, if someone came to mind while you were listening, share this with them. You might just be the angel that delivers the exact message they needed to hear today. Thank you for being here.